I love my job so much, but sometimes I have to go away for a long time, and my husband gets left behind. He told me that whenever I have to leave on a business trip, he's lonely, and he misses me the entire time. He's always been such a romantic sap. Well, this time it's my turn to be romantic. I'm not supposed to be home for another 2 days, but I begged my boss for a little leeway, and I was allowed to come back home early. I had my presentations finished. I was only there as a backup. They'll do great without me. The moment they let me go, I hopped on a plane, called Brad's favorite restaurant, and made reservations for that evening.
Where to, ma'am?
To 59 James Street, please.
Here you are. That'll be $12.
Thank you, sir. Oh, I'm so excited I might explode. I climb out of the cab and walk up to the house. Brad is going to be so happy to see me. I pass the photos of our wedding day and the one my mom took of us at Christmas last year. We're so happy. I get to the top of the stairs and realize that it's unusually quiet. It's the middle of the day on a Saturday. Brad likes to play a lot of video games. I expected him to be here. But if he's not, then I can just drop my suitcase in the bedroom and wait for him downstairs. I open the door, and then I see every woman's worst nightmare. There was my husband, Brad, and next to him there was a woman, and they were both undressed and fast asleep. Oh my God!
What?
What's going on? Who is she? I've lived down the street from you for years. You don't know who I am? I can't believe what I'm hearing. How dare she sound so offended that I don't recognize her? I realize at that moment that I have to do something before I lose my chance. I pull out my cell phone and take pictures of the two of them in bed. Brad pulls the duvet up to his chest, but Angela smiles for the camera.
What are you doing?
Taking photos for the courts. I'm the breadwinner in this household, so if you think you're going to get anything out of this, you're dead wrong. Don't even worry about it. If you get a divorce, you get 50%. Everyone knows that. Not if you're caught cheating. Oh no, please don't show my husband! I'm going out. I'll be back in 3 hours. Make sure you're packed and out. I never want to see you again. I start to leave, but then stop. Are you going to tell my husband? Please don't. I won't tell him. Angela sighs in relief. I'll show him. Angela cries out as I leave, and I feel absolutely no regret. Her husband deserves better than a cheating wife. My first stop is to go to Angela's house. I find her husband trimming the hedges. Mr. Harper, He cuts me off before I can introduce myself.
You're Bella. Hi. We've lived on the same street for so long, but we've never actually shared 2 words with each other. What do you need, neighbor?
He's so nice, and that makes it so much harder to do. But I explain what's happening. Your wife and my husband have been sleeping together. I caught them just now.
That's impossible. My wife is faithful to me.
I show him the photos, but at the same time, we hear a door slam and both look up the street to see Angela. One shoe missing and her hair a mess, running down the street towards us. David, don't listen to her! She's crazy! I'm sorry, David. I leave David and Angela and get in another cab to my lawyer's office. He's there because he works a lot and never leaves the office. I show him the photos and explain the situation.
I'm so sorry you're having to deal with this, but I'll help. These photos will go a long way in ensuring you don't have to pay a penny. In fact, he might owe you something. Just let me do my thing.
Matthew is a great lawyer. I go home to my empty house, passing a miserable Angela, who was sitting on the pavement outside of her house with her suitcases piled high beside her. She deserves it. So does Brad, wherever he ended up. A month later, we're in court, and I watch as Brad's face falls with each blow Matthew lands on him. Not only is he not entitled to anything, like the house or the car, but I am entitled to half of his wages from the time he was living in my house, and he has to pay me back monthly until what he owes is paid off. Outside of the courthouse, Brad approaches me.
Please, Bella. Please, Bella, don't make me do that. I'll never be able to afford a place to rent. You know I don't make that much money. I need you. I love you.
And I needed a man I could trust. You don't deserve my kindness, and you're not getting it either. I'm still so angry at him for what he did, but I'm also glad that I never have to deal or see him again. I heard he later relocated and started working as a janitor. Sometimes the people you love aren't the people you can trust. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.